What's going on, everyone? You are watching Ecom TV by Hayden, and I am Hayden. In this video, I want to talk about my 5-year plans, 3 to 5 year plans, selling on Amazon, doing other stuff, being in this industry. I want to talk about where I want to go, where I think I'm going to be in 5 years' time, because obviously some of you have followed me for a long time, and I think you might find this interesting. So without further ado, let's dive into my 5-year goals. So this could inspire you, or it could not be what you want to do, so you realize what you don't want to do, whatever it does. Anyway, so my 5-year plan. So currently, let me preset with you, let me tell you where I am right now, where the company is, where I am. Okay, so I've got my main company, DB Group, okay, and that is basically me selling e-commerce products. Okay, so I have a gifting brand right now. We create our own listings in the UK. We're creating a lot of gifting products right now. We're literally launching about 2 or 3 products a month right now, really going for it, and we're just about to also expand to the USA with our brand. Okay, so we're actually going to open wholesale accounts out there, buy products from the USA, ship them to a prep center, okay, and actually launch our brand out there as well. That brand is also just getting launched onto our own Shopify store. So we've created the Shopify store, and we're going to be launching that on TikTok and all these other social media sites, do Facebook ads and stuff like that, or TikTok ads, depending on what it's a whole minefield to me right now, but we're going to get into that and really push that hard. On top of that, we're also selling in the USA, doing online arbitrage. And that is why, one of the reasons I did online arbitrage, so that I understand that market for the USA. Okay, so yeah, we're doing pretty big numbers-ish compared to most new sellers, obviously. Right now, we do way over $20,000, I would say, this month alone in our USA side of the business. On top of that, obviously I do my media stuff, okay? And we've got some sponsors, and we're sort of trying to build that nicely as well. And then I've got something new coming, and I'm not going to sort of explain what that is right now, but it's going to be big. And I'm just about to launch a new company, and don't worry, it's in this niche, and it's actually going to be, so it's going to be big. It's going to be a big thing. So there we have it. So that's my current situation right now. We've got the e-commerce selling UK, USA, got the media side of the business, and then we've got the new company that I'm just launching in this niche, which I'm keeping quite quiet at the moment because I don't want to, plans can change, but I'm 99% it's going to go ahead and be something really interesting for everyone, and just bring a lot of value to this space. It's not training, it's not software, okay? That's all I'm going to say. It's all you're going to get out of me. So yeah, that's exciting. So my plans for the next 5 years are thus, okay? I want to build my gifting brand to a well-known brand in the UK. So I want it 50-50 really. I want it, the Shopify store, the website, I want that fairly big. And I also want the Amazon UK and the Amazon USA, and expanding out globally. So I want a global gifting brand, okay? And yeah, I'm determined to do that, I really like the idea of having a fun gifting brand in the UK and globally. I think we can, I always get inspired by people like Moonpig and stuff like that, and Prezi Box. I think they're cool companies. I want to emulate that sort of stuff with our own private label type stuff, and yeah, just get it really well known. So that's my plans for that. 5 years time, I want a fair few employees with that, and it to be a big brand, and maybe even have a possible exit plan after that. In terms of my media stuff, I've been in the TikTok world recently. I've got over 10,000 followers on TikTok or whatever, obviously growing YouTube at the same time. But for me, TikTok isn't really where it's at. I'm not really a massive fan of TikTok. I don't really like the word. I think there's a lot of negativity on that app. People trying to mug each other off, do reaction videos. It's not really me, to be honest. And it does make me overthink a little bit. So I need to sort of eventually get off that app. It's just not me. It's just not me. It doesn't feel right to me. It feels there's a lot of negativity, as I say, on that app. So I think what I'm going to do moving forwards, put a lot more effort into YouTube and make that really my place, a lot of I'm going to be doing a lot more advanced PPC videos, tutorials and stuff like that, really grow that. But within 5 years, my 5-year plan is to actually have my own sort of podcast, my own media stuff, and just really push the media side of things, and eventually get some really big guests and stuff. I know that's sort of generic, and a lot of entrepreneurs like that stuff, but I feel like if you've got your own twang to it or whatever, if you put your own side to it, I think it can be really impactful, and you can really have a different place in the market. So that's sort of within my 5-year goals. I would like that to be sort of, pretty big part of it, my media stuff. I always get inspired by the likes of Stephen Bartlett and stuff like that. On top of that, I've also got the new company I'm just about to launch, which I told you about, and it's in the same niche. So I don't feel like I'm spreading my focuses too much around this stuff, because actually once you find out what my company is going to be, the new one I'm launching, you'll figure out that it's actually going to be feeding my Amazon/Shopify brand that we're building right now. It's actually very, very much aligned with each other, and it does cross over, hence why I've got the two main focuses there. But yeah, I want that company big. You know, I'm not holding anything back on that. I want to get our own headquarters. I want in the UK staff members as well as overseas, and we want offices. I want an office, headquarters, possibly where my business partner's going to be, hint hint. So it's not just going to be me in this, it's someone else that you most likely know in the industry is actually joining me in this new company right now, and I think it's going to revolutionize a space within its niche. So that's my plans for the next 5 years. I'm laser focused. If there's one thing I've learned in the last few years, it's to laser focus. Don't try and do too many things. Get hold of a niche, get hold of an industry, get hold of a business, and squeeze it for everything it's got. Become the best in that industry. Be fair, try and offer a fair service, a fair exchange, and I feel like you can go a long way when you're trusted. You build up your network, etc. You reinvest into the business, really try and grow it, and I feel like you can go a long way. So that's my plans for the next 5 years. To summarize, grow the e-commerce brand big to a well-known brand. Grow the media sites to a big sort of thing. So eventually, you know, not just me is well-known, but my brand that I build is well-known, so that we can actually reach more audience. You know, we can create more opportunities and create more business opportunities. On top of that, build this new company that I'm just going to launch as well, which is actually integrated with my other company as well. So really master this sort of e-commerce niche, and eventually I'll get more into the sort of business world within a few years, and hopefully get some good guests on and build my personal brand up in that. So that's my plans for the next 5 years. And within that, obviously some personal goals. You know, I'll most likely either have kids or get married. I don't know. You know, with hopefully my current girlfriend. You know, obviously I'm very fond of her. We're, you know, very much got a good thing going right now, and I hope that, you know, for long continues. Travel as well, and also obviously looking to buy my own flat within the next year, because I don't actually own a flat at the moment. Looking to buy a flat within the next year, and then who knows, in 5 years, hopefully a nice country sort of house. Who knows? I'm a country boy, but my girlfriend isn't, so she's a bit of a city girl. So we have to see. We might be some sort of compromises we have to do there. So I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed that. Ecom TV by Hayden. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.